Hi, I'm Adam Urbano, senior producer at Netherrealms Studios.
So we're here at GDC. Let's talk about what's new when it comes to Mortal Kombat X, starting with the story.
Yeah, so we're showing off the first chapter of Story Mode. It's playable here at GDC. We're showing 25 years into the future and a lot of the descendants of key characters, and a chance to try out some of the interactive elements we added to story, such as sort of like little mini QuickTime events to change your path.
Talk a little about, story and what role it plays for this franchise and how you guys are pushing it forward.
Yeah, so story has become one of the core features of our game. We love it, fans love it. It's a chance to do something special in the genre. So this has become the biggest feature that we deliver, and this particular story mode is going to be the most epic, the largest scale that we've ever done by design.
And what you guys are showing here, talk about the characters you're focusing on from a story perspective.
Yeah, so you get to play as Johnny Cage, but we're also showing Cassie Cage, who is the daughter of Sonja and Johnny. You'll get a chance to see Kenshi, and a chance to see a couple more. I'm trying to remember which ones we announced and which ones we didn't because I always screw that up. But yeah, a whole bunch of the kids are showing up today.
So you guys have also started to talk about some new characters since January. Kind of run through some of the newest ones.
Yeah, so you're going to get a chance to see Takeda, who is he was trained by Scorpion, which is very cool, and he is actually Kenshi's son. You're going to get a chance to see, like we mentioned, Cassie Cage, but also the daughter of Jax Briggs, who is a Special Forces member as well. So those are some of the new ones that we're showing off here today.
You guys are also talking about factions. Can you explain how that works?
Yeah, so Factions is this persistent global metagame where you're going to join a faction either on the mobile platform or on the console, and everything you do is going to have an impact on this faction war. So your faction will fight other factions, it will fight off evasions and special events, and you'll get a chance to sort of grow with your faction and get really cool rewards based upon how your faction does.
There's also a new Mortal Kombat X mobile game. Talk a little bit how that connects to the world of the console game.
Yeah, so we were so excited, and fans really liked the unlocks we did with Injustice on the cross-platform unlocks on that game. So we're just doing way more. So we're going to have a ton of unlocks where you do things on one platform and you get free stuff on the other, or vice versa. And it's a chance for free to get a whole bunch of really cool stuff. And we tend to put some of the zanier stuff rewarded that way as well.
Like, give us an example when you talk zany.
I can give you an Injustice example. Prison Superman, one of the characters that wouldn't necessarily become a skin in that game because it was a little funny. You can expect to see stuff like that a lot in these unlocks.
And for those people who haven't played the Injustice mobile game, talk a little about the mobile game here for Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, so what we like to do for our mobile games is create experiences made for that platform. So we don't want to just port over a fighting game because it doesn't work. So we've had great success with Injustice, and we're really extending that with Mortal Kombat, where you have sort of a deck-based, card-based building mechanic, but with action using tap and swipe native controls. So you get to play a game that is actually awesome on the iOS or mobile device, and you get to play an awesome console game. They're different, but they're compatible.
And also on the console game, you guys recently talked about brutalities. Talk a little about how you guys are pushing that forward.
Yeah, so this is a team. We all love secrets. So brutalities is an opportunity to fill the game with stuff that this time we think will actually be a challenge for players to find them all. It's always a goal of ours to have some stay secret, and there are so many, and there are so many variations that I think we have a shot.
Well, what's like a favorite one that stands out for you?
I couldn't pick one. I can pick one, but it's an unannounced character.
Well, so pick one from a character that's been announced.
Yeah, so I'm going to say one of my favorites is probably actually Johnny's. It's quick and it's brutal, and it sort of flows seamlessly from the end of an attack where somebody ends up getting punched in a particular location that's very uncomfortable.
Has there ever been discussions about bringing back the babalities from way back in the day?
Every day there's babalities, animalities, everything always comes up from somebody on the team who doesn't realize at some point we have to ship the game. But we work till the last day trying to make everyone happy.
Well, there's always DLC.
Always is. Yeah, I love DLC because it's a chance to actually get in that stuff that we can never get to. So I personally am a huge fan of it.